Hello. Good evening. Hi, Conscious Creators. It's time for the Conscious Creators Toolbox. Welcome to the Conscious Creators Toolbox. It's Thursday, December the 22nd. This is one of the last two Thursdays in 2022. So anyway, it's a little bit after 7, so I kind of got a little have to take a little detour here and there. I got kind of sidetracked, but I'm here. So welcome again to the Conscious Creators Toolbox. I'm not sure who we're listening to, but we have no rights to the music. It's Jonathan Fortune is who it was. We have no rights to the music, and we want Facebook to know that. We just enjoy it. I'm sorry it kind of interrupted us a little bit, but anyway, welcome. Good to be here, and glad to have everybody join me. Got some technical things going on here. Anyway, glad to have everybody here to join me. Let's see if I see anybody coming on in here. Yeah, I see some. Hi, guys. Anyway, so tonight, like every Thursday night, at 7 o'clock for about 30 minutes to an hour. Between that time, 30 minutes. Hi, Virginia. For about 30 minutes to an hour, we kind of take the opportunity and the time and the chance, or I get the opportunity to remind you who, what, and whose you are. And you know who you are. You know that you are hi Virginia. You know that you are the unlimited, unrestricted, created being. Created by and in the image of your maker, your creator, your source, God. And you're created out of the same stuff that creator is created from, which is energy, light, creation, the stuff of everything, everything is made out of it. Anyway, you're made out of the same stuff, and you have the same attributes, and you have the same qualities, and you have the same powers and the abilities that your source has, that your God has, that your creator has, that your maker has. You created and inherited all that your father, your maker, your creator has. You have. And all that your creator can do and be, and you can do and be that too. Your creator withholds nothing from you. Absolutely nothing from you. Whatever it is, however you think of, believe in, that whatever it is that you think of your father, your source, your maker, your creator, you can be and do and have those same things. Me, myself, my creator can do all things. There is nothing, absolutely nothing that my father, my maker, my source can not do. In fact, the impossible, my source, my creator, my God can do. And so can I. And so can you. So I'm every Thursday night, I'm here for about 30 minutes to an hour, talking about who you are and identifying some of your creative abilities, your creativity, those things that make you who you are and give you the power and the know-how to manifest and create your lives and your realities and things that you have and you would desire and dream for and want for your lives and for those about you. Things that you want to experience, things that you want to have, places you want to go, whatever it is about you. Everything in your life that you are experiencing or have hold of or just know and have in your life, your reality, you created it. You brought it into you, manifested it, and magnetized it into your experience. And you enjoy it or not because you created it and you brought it to yourself. I tell everybody that if you have something about you or in your life or something's going on that you're not really happy about, step back, take a break, ground yourself, all right, and try it again. Because we make our lives the way we want our lives to be, and we create because we are creators. That's who we are. We're chip off the creator himself, herself, itself. Creator's not a man or a person that I can you know, I don't even know a pronoun that I can use for our maker. So, you know, it's not a he or she or it or, you know, it's just, you know, it's a source. It's power. It's power. It's the sum of all things. That's who our creator is. And my grandmother used to tell us, she used to call us kids when we were children, we're little godlings. You're little godlings, and you chip off. You're just like God. You're just little godlings, and so are you. You're godlings as well, just like your father, just like your daddy. All right. You know, sometimes you say you're just like your daddy. Well, you are. You're just like your daddy. All right. I'm happy to be here tonight. You know, it's Christmas time. It's this holiday season, 2022, and I never grow up when it comes to Christmas. Christmas is actually my second. It's the second highest, best holiday season of all times. You know, it's of all holidays and seasons and vacations and whatever, those things that happen special that once a year kind of thing. Other than my birthday, you know, that's a close tie with Christmas time. I love, love, love this time of year. I never, ever get tired of all the hoopla and all the festivities and all the lights and all the decorations and all the fun and all the rushing about and all the maybe tugging at the last item on the shelf. You know, I never get tired of that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love zipping through neighborhoods and even in the daytime watching the frosty snowmans deflated, laying down, waiting for night to come so they could be blown up again, and all the beautiful lights in the neighborhood, and I love that. I love that. I never ever get tired of that. It is that wonderful time of the year, the most wonderful time of the year. And absolutely everybody all over the world, basically, at some time during the season, is celebrating for whatever reason and in whatever way and whatever tradition that they are accustomed to doing and celebrating. We do our thing here in the U.S. We call it Christmas. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all those things. But you know, other places, they have Boxing Days and the Kwanzaa and Hanukkah and some names that I don't know about, you know, just all types, all kinds. So we just, because we are who we are, we say to you, happy, whatever it is that you're celebrating during the season, this festive season, we are with you. We're down with you, and we're celebrating too, doing our things. The most wonderful time of the year. So happy holidays, everybody. And I hope it's coming along just fine because, you know, this is the last weekend. I think this is the 22nd. Christmas is just a few days away. I think it's Sunday. Yep. So we're approaching the weekend tomorrow. It's Friday. So we're into the weekend, and then we'll be having our Christmas day. And then we're going to head on down to the end of the year, end of 2022. Anyway, we are talking about the season of light. That's where we are. We're in the season of light. We've been talking about it, the series, for the past 3 or 4 sessions, and we're going to be talking about this. Maybe the last session that we talk about the lights. We may talk a little bit about it next Thursday before New Year's, but we'll see. I haven't received a message yet for that next week, so just kind of hanging in there for tonight. But anyway, before I get started, well, let me see. Tonight we're going to be talking about you being. I think the title of the topic title is "You Are the Light in This World." That's what we're going to talk. Last week we talked about you being your light as being your superpower. Well, you are the light, so you are the superpower. So we're going to talk a little bit about how you use, or how you as that light is representative of the powers to be. So we're going to talk about that a little bit tonight. But before we get started, I have a few announcements to make. Let's see. The first one, okay, we got beginning in January the 12th, I believe is the first Thursday, we'll be broadcasting live from, instead of broadcasting from our Facebook Live, we will be broadcasting from our YouTube channel live, starting next month, January the second Thursday. I think it's January the 12th, I believe. I think that's what I jotted down here. And consequently, it just so happened, I will be live via, by way of our YouTube channel, but I'll be broadcasting live from Phoenix, Arizona. I'm going to go out to the desert. So So I'm going to be out there for our first session in 2023. I'm going to be on the road. I'm going to be traveling most of January, so I'll probably be popping all over the place. You'll be surprised some of the places you might find me on a Thursday. I'm going to try to make it a point to be here every Thursday in January, no matter where in the world I am. So anyway, we are broadcasting from our YouTube channel beginning in January, and I'd like to invite you, if you have not already subscribed to our channel, we're going to ask you to, just run over there and find the blue man. We are the Team Conscious Creators, and remember the blue man. We're still using that as our logo, our tag. So find the blue man and subscribe, and also tell your friends. And if you go over and once you subscribe and you go into into our channel there, you'll find all of our previous sessions. Some of our sessions from Interfaith Truth Center, our Sunday morning spiritual gathering service at ITC, and as well as some of the 7 at 7 life coaching sessions that I would do on Sunday. That we have kind of stopped doing those for a while, but we may be getting back into those as we start getting into the swing of our new setup, if you would. We're also present. I have a presence on our Instagram, and we're Team Conscious Creators there too, with the blue man. Blue man is the tag. So I ask you to follow us on YouTube. I don't think we've got TikTok going yet. I don't think. If I have, they haven't told me about it. But when they tell me, I'll pass it on. And so you can follow us there as well. But follow us on YouTube. Subscribe. Give us some comments. Talk to us. Talk back to us. And our YouTube channel as well. We are, along with Dr. Amber Jade Ellington, who lives over in Hawaii, on the Big Island, in fact. She and Team Conscious Creators, our team, we are going to manifest, along with 12 co-creators, co-conscious ones, if you would, just 12 other co-creators. We're going to invite you to help manifest. We want to manifest a destination. We're calling it Manifest Destination Hawaiian Retreat. It's going to be a 5-day retreat vacation over in Hawaii, and we are going to. It's going to be an opportunity for you if Hawaii happened to be on your list or destinations, places that you would like to go, or bucket list, destination list, or whatever. If it's on your list, it may be an opportunity for you to manifest that in October 2023, because we're going to be taking, 12 of us are going to be going over and spending 5 days in that beautiful, beautiful island, the Big Island, in fact, of Hawaii. And it's going to be we're going to start, it's going to be basically a 6-month project. We're going to take it from the intention all the way to the manifestation, all the steps along the way. We're going to walk ourselves through that project. We're going to manifest the flight over, if you're coming over, or the boat over, if you're going to take a ship, whatever, how you get there. We're going to manifest the whole thing, and we're going to, as a team, as a group, as 12 of us, we're going to sit down once a month. We're going to talk about it, that intention. We're going to look at our focus. We're going to be visualizing. We're going to, invite folk from Hawaii to, present information about the island, so that we can decide how we want to design and put together that 5-day retreat, that 5-day experience, Hawaiian experience. Again, we're going to take it from intention all the way to manifestation. And if you're interested in doing that, I would invite you to give me a shout out. You can email me at info@jeanaaron.com, info@jeanaaron.com. Just let me know that you're interested. Or you can you can message me on Facebook Messenger. I have a telephone number that you can also text me, but I don't have that right in front of me, and I don't know it right off the top of my head, so I have to get that from the team and get that posted for you. But if you're interested in it, I think we've got 6 slots left. There's 6 people already, 6 conscious folk that's eager to kind of jump into that and manifest that. So some of them have never ever flown before. I think there's one person who's coming and who wants to be a part of it, who has never flown before. So you're looking at, and I've got a pal of mine who doesn't fly either. She hasn't flown either. Trying to get her to overcome that fear of flying. It's also an opportunity for you to really hone in on your manifestation skills, to do something deliberately and manifest something on purpose. And like I said, we'll take you through the whole steps. You will be, I mean, every part of the event, every part of that Hawaiian experience, you will be that the participants, the retreaters, if you would, will have a say-so. They'll design it, they'll develop it, they'll where, you know, from the place we're going to actually stay, because we'll present options, but we'll manifest the whole experience. So if you're interested in that, I invite you to let me know. Just shoot me Gina, count me in. How can I be a part of it? And let me also say that even if you don't want to, it's not something that you want to, take off and go to Hawaii, but you still want to get that experience on walking through a whole process of manifestation, from intention to the experience itself. You may want to just kind of be a part of the experience. Anyone who has a limited belief, or have trouble, or just can't seem to manifest really what you want, you just want a better idea about manifestation. Again, you can be a part of the event, and with the exception of going to the island, you can walk your whatever it is that you want to manifest. You can walk that desire and that intention through the process, because it's going to be a 6-month session. We're going to do 6 sessions once a month, and sit down, and all of us will go through each one of the manifestation steps and talk about them, and have you understand exactly what we're doing, what's happening during that period, from the time that you intend it, from the intention, all the way up until the time that you land on the island, and get your baggage claim, get your leis, meet the greeters, and get your little Hawaiian leis, and off to the retreat site, whatever. All of that, we're going to walk you right through it, and it's going to be fun. I think it's really going to be fun. So let me know if you're interested. Couples are definitely welcome. If you're a couple and you want to, do it as a couple, you're definitely welcome. And again, the participants, the retreaters, will design and put together the whole project, the whole experience, okay? So anyway, that's that. And I think that is all. Oh, I wanted to share something with you. I want to say thank you, first of all, to everyone, especially those folk who provide or contribute to the Facebook group page. I appreciate that, and I invite you to continue to post. You can post. You can go in and post. Put some of those encouraging. Just whatever. Just put. Tell us what's going on, or throw a question up there, or you just kind of get involved if you like. But I want to say thank you to those who have been actually posting and contributing to the page, and encourage you to do so. We do have a little contest going, and from the 1st of December until the end of December, we are going to, if you post and put a comment, do a posting or whatever, or anything other than you have to actually do some verbiage. You're going to be actually entered into the drawing for our giveaway, and that giveaway is this beautiful. I don't know, I think it's backwards. I don't think you can see it, but it's the Celebration of Lights book. I think I've got it listed on our website on the page. But we're going to be giving this away as a gift. It is beautiful, beautiful pictures, and it's talking about the celebration of lights all over the world. And so get in the drawing. Make some posts. Enter the drawing by making some, just commenting on my post, on anybody's post, and I'll post your own, and I'll comment. All right? Okay. I think that's all the announcements I have. Remember, in January, we'll be broadcasting via our YouTube channel. So please, 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 if you haven't already found our channel and subscribed, we're going to ask you to do that. That way you can get notified of when we're going live and posting any other content, okay? All right. holiday season 2022, the season of light. That's what we've been talking about for the past few sessions. And it is the Christmas lights. It's the lights of Christmas that inspire the wonder throughout the whole season, throughout the whole, the lights is the central point of view. It's the star, if you would, the lights and the decorations and all the decor and the, just the tinsel and the ribbons and all that the lights, that's the main feature for this time of year. And it really inspires us. It inspires us. It gets us excited. It gets us all into the season. I think that, I think around what is it? Halloween, I think, is when we start seeing lights going up and Christmas decorations in the stores and Christmas gifts and toys and things starting coming off onto the shelves, and we start seeing the lights of Christmas. And that is what really gets us going. That's what inspires us and keeps us going, and we look forward to it. And as it gets dark at night, we're plugging up our lights and we're, turning on our decorations outside. And I don't know, I saw a truck the other day or the other night, coming back from somewhere, and I saw this truck and I thought, wow, Santa's already here, because it was decorated with the lights from all over the truck, and it looked like a sleigh, a Santa sleigh, really. And I thought, wow, that's pretty cool. So, lights everywhere. Lights. But, lights and just in general. Light itself is something that uplifts you. It makes you, it make you do a double take. Or it makes you, if you're kind of feeling kind of low or feeling kind of dull or, blah, you turn on the light or you spruce up something and it gets better. You're kind of down in the dumps at night, and, the sun comes up and you come alive. That's what light does. Light does that for us. It brings us into, it inspires us, it motivates us, it moves us out of the darkness and out of the despair and out of the worry and, the head hanging down, that we lift our heads up and we see the light. And we like that. Kind of like sunflowers. You ever think about sunflowers? They're kind of cool because they always face the sun. They face the sun. And, the sun starts on, and then it goes with the sun all the way around. And at night, what the sunflowers do, and I didn't know this. I read it somewhere, and I can't wait for the opportunity to see it, experience it for myself. But they say at night, what happens is they face each other. They turn in and they face each other, which is kind of cool. Light, that's what light does for you. I can think they probably hold on to some of the light, like I don't know, like some of those little lamps that, the solar lamps, and they hold on to that, and then they kind of entertain or brighten up each other. And that's what we do. That's what we do too. So you are light, you're light. You're light because you're created out of the same stuff that your creator and your source is created from, and your source is light. Light is energy. Energy is light. So that's what you are. You're light beings, like your father, like your source, like your creator. Each of us, all of us are. We're little light beings. Sometimes we're, may not be as bright today as we were, yesterday, and, might be a little dull, or we might be a flicker, or we might be a spark, we might be an ember, we might be, but we're light. We are light. And because we are light, we have a responsibility to be all that light is. And I think last week we talked about light. We talked about light brings life. The sun gives light. If we didn't have the sun, we wouldn't have life like we know today. Light brings wisdom and understanding. They say when you find something out, or you learn something or get to know something that you didn't know in the past, you're lighter. You're enlightened. Okay? So light brings wisdom. And also it brings hope. Light brings hope because if you're in the dark, if you're shut down and you're dark, you're looking for the light, you're kind of down in the dumps, you're feeling despair, you're feeling, and you bring that light into your life, and that's hope. It gives you hope. Hope from escaping the darkness. Hope from escaping whatever it is that's bothering you, or worrying you, or keeping you in that depressed or darkened state. That light gives you that. It gives you hope. So light gives you a life. It gives you hope. It gives you wisdom. And that's what you do with your light. Your light is no different than any other light. And it's no different from the light that the sun gives. No different than the light that the stars and the moon gives. In fact, the same creator that hung the sun and that hung the moon and that strategically placed all the stars in the sky created each of us, each of you, and myself. He created us as light as well. And he scattered us. He took and slung us all across this beautiful earth. And here we are, landed right where we are is where we're supposed to be. And trust me, we can look around wherever we are, wherever you happen to have been flung off to and landed, and you are existing and having your experience there. If you look around, you can see a need for your light, or for somebody's light. Hopefully it's yours, because wherever you go, your light goes with you. All right. So listen, who light a lamp? Who turns on a lamp? Who turns on a lamp and puts it under a bed or under a basket or under something? Who does that? Nobody. You turn your lamp on, you light a candle, you put it on a table, you put it in a room so that it will lighten up the room. It would bring light and dispel the darkness in the room. You don't hide it. So God created us. Our source and creator created us as light and put us out here. And some of us landed in all kind of places. Some of us landed in cities, large cities, small cities, medium-sized cities. Some of us landed in the countrysides. Some of us landed on mountaintops. Some of us landed on seashores. Some of us landed in hospitals and schools. Some of us landed in prisons, or we find ourselves landed in hospitals or on playgrounds. Some of us are in the front seat of cars, buses, trains, planes. Huh? Some of us are. Some of those little light beings are driving, chauffeuring, flying people all over the world, or whatever. That's the light that you are. Some of us are sitting on the back of the plane, or cruising on the back of the ships and the trains and taking, we're just kind of kicked back, while the other lights, driving and chauffeuring us all over the place. All of us, no matter who we are, wherever we are the light. All right. And again, I don't even think that you have to look far to find someone, some situation, some dark place, something going on that needs light, that needs the love, that needs life, that's just about to give up that last breath, or, take that, I'm just done with it. There's always someone who's needing light, needing your hope, needing understanding, needing someone to just care, to matter, to feel like they matter, to get rid of the fear and the poverty and the hunger and the sickness. Those dark things in life needs our light. And if you landed, wherever you're landed, look around, little light beams, and shine, baby, shine. Because the world needs that. And you are indeed the light in this world, in this dark world. You were, like I said, after all, created by your Father, by your Creator, by your Maker. Just like your Maker, just like the Creator created the sun and the stars and the moon and all the other other light givers. We were created with a purpose as well, right? We may not, we may not be, hanging up in the sky and, burning like the sun, but wherever we are, we're burning. Our light is burning, and no matter where we go, or no matter how dim that light is, or you may feel like, I'm just not bright today. I wasn't bright yesterday or last week, but you know what? I was still light, and there was still that flicker or just that spark. That's all it takes. You go into a darkened room, no windows, no lights, no nothing, and you take and you strike, just flick a lighter. That spark that it makes immediately dispels darkness. So wherever you go, wherever you place your feet, wherever you appear, you are the light. And sometimes you are the only light. Sometimes you are the light that I might need, because I'm at my lowest. I just don't even know. I don't even feel like I'm not burning. I don't think I'm flickering, But if you show up with your light, then you will brighten, and you will highlight my darkness and dispel that darkness. Just enough maybe, that I may be able to look up and say, hey, there is hope, because I was dark. I was blinded. I couldn't see. And this beautiful person, Bill or Virginia, they came into my dark space, and they brought their light. And guess what? It sparked my light. It reminded me that I also have a reason to live, and I have a reason to hope, and have a reason to understand, and to feel accepted, and to feel okay, so that I can go on to the next day, or to the next situation, on and on. Tonight, I just want to remind you again that you are indeed as your Father. You are indeed as your source, your creator, your God, our God, my God. We're all created out of the same stuff. The same stuff that Creator is created from. We can do all that Creator can do. And I just have to tell you that whatever restriction you put on God, whatever you say, well, God can't do that for me, then you can't do it either, right? But God can do all things. Your Creator can do all things. Created you to do so too. And you just have to remember that you're who you are. Like my grandma called us little godlings. I'm going to call you little godlings too, conscious ones. But you are like your Father, created to do what your Father does, to create. Now, we don't need another sun, probably. We don't need a moon. They're hanging fine up there. But somebody in your neighborhood, maybe in your own household, around the corner, down the hall, might need your sunny little faith, your sunny little disposition, to give them hope that, hey, it ain't so dark after all. Because look who's here. They brought their light. I'm just going to encourage you to remember that, especially the season, but not only the season. In season, out of season, beyond the season, tomorrow, next week, July, come November, come April, come September, whatever. Just remember who you are, because whoever you are light. Whoever you are, you're light. Even if you don't feel like you're much of a, as long as you got life in you, as long as there's a little itty bit of life in you, you got enough light to dispel the darkness. Darkness can never overtake light. Now, the only way darkness can exist and be is that light itself has to disappear or be apart from it. But light comes, darkness goes. So just know that. Realize how powerful that superpower that you are. Understand what it is, and understand how powerful it is, and that it can bring hope to the hopeless, hope to the people, to anyone standing in the darkest of dark. It can also bring wisdom to those who are lacking understanding, who just don't realize maybe who they truly are and what they have available to them. Bringing that understanding, that light brings that enlightenment to them. And that light also brings the love and life. All right? I don't think I have anything else to share tonight. I think that's all I was going to share. Yeah, that's all I was going to share tonight. Next week, it's close to New Year's. Close to New Year's. I'm not sure what the topic's going to be. We still may be talking about light. Yes, we are light beings. We are light beings, okay? You're little light beings, okay? So go out there. I don't care how dim you feel like you are. I don't care if you feel like you're just a spark and you just barely, you're an ember, just barely, whatever. As long as you've got breath, as long as you can breathe, as long as you can breathe, and you've got life, you have light. So I'm going to say, I will say it today, I will say it tomorrow, and I'll probably say it for a while yet. Shine, baby, shine. Because that's what you are. That's what light does. It shines. So God bless you. God loves you. I do too. Have a wonderful, 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 safe and enjoyable and happy, the brightest, the merriest of Christmases. Enjoy your families. Eat lots if you want to. I love you too. I love you too. Eat lots. Have a lot of fun and love on each other. Love on each other and shine, baby. Shine. Until next week, manifest best. Manifest best. And I will see you then. God bless. Good night.